Welcome everybody, welcome to the Spiritual Tarot. Thanks so much for joining me. We are going to do our full moon reading. So I'm working full time, so I'm limited on time, so I'm trying to squeeze them in before it actually happens on September 10th. So September 10th is the full moon in Pisces. And the Pisces sign is the 12th sign of the zodiac, which is about endings. So you might be feeling very compelled, especially because the full moons are already about like letting things go and closing things off. More so because of Pisces being that ending sign. You also might be feeling, more intuitive, more psychic, more sensitive because, Pisces is that water sign as well. This is the full harvest moon. Let me just got some dates down here. And it happens, it peaks at 5:59 a.m. on Eastern Standard Time. And it, like I said, it's in Pisces, so it invites you to step back from reality and wrap things up. Especially from 6 months ago when the Pisces new moon was going on. So it always goes back to that. The full moons always connect back to the new moon in that sign, which was on March 2nd of 2022. Also, the sun is in Virgo, so that could be pushing you to nurture yourself and nurture others, whereas Pisces full moon is pushing you to dive deep and really dig up those challenging emotions. So, trying to put those to an end. Like I said, I don't know if I had mentioned this in my earlier, but on the other video maybe. I'm kind of limited on time. This happens on the 10th, and today is the 8th, so I am doing it by elements instead, and then I'll break it down to individual signs. So this reading is going to be for the air signs. What the full moon is going to inspire you to do for air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? So we're going to go ahead and jump into this reading. What I'm going to do is pull a couple oracle cards for the whole collective of the air, all the air signs. We're just going to see what the theme or focus is, and then we're going to break it down into, each sign. We're going to pull some tarot and a couple other oracle cards, okay? And then we're also going to see like where the houses are falling for the water signs. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull this up. I couldn't remember all the signs where the houses were, so I just kind of made myself a little list here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into, let me put this over here where my signs are. Okay, so what we're going to do first, air signs, is we're going to go ahead and pull a geometric archetype card and see where you air signs are during this full moon, again in Pisces on the 10th. So let's go ahead and see what's coming up. Okay, Spirit of the Universe, please bring out the best message and energy and guidance for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, please, during this full moon in Pisces. Let's see what's coming up. What's coming up for air signs? Ooh, okay. Wow, we have compassion. See, I told you, like that energy right now is very, let me turn this light around. It's kind of shining right in my face. So that sensitive side of Pisces, it's a water sign, right? So it's all about emotions and dreamlike and all that. So you being an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, you're more in that logical sense. You don't show your emotions as much. So this full moon in Pisces is going to make you a little more sensitive, right? More compassionate, more coming from that heart and feeling your emotions more. So this compassion says the frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. Well, that's a beautiful message. Yeah, so a little more sensitive. All right, and at the bottom with the underlying, which is supporting that, is the conception. So this might be something basically that you're going to be more exposing, more of your vulnerability, more of your emotional side. Like I said, you're usually that logical, rational thinking sign, air signs are. But now this Pisces full moon, shifting that energy, it could be like more exposure and having you do that more, showing more your vulnerability, showing more your emotions. So let's go ahead and get into another card here for you, another oracle for all air signs. Let's see what else wants to come up. What else is coming up with this compassion for the air signs, please? What else is coming up? Oh, this is the same oracle card that came up for the water signs, focus. So it's very interesting. A lot of collective are now going to start focusing more, because I really feel as a collective we've noticed, like, you know, we always want to set goals. We always have these things we want to bring into abundance. But what we do is we get sidetracked by the 3D world, right? And all the problems and challenges that we get off track. So now we're having more of this focused energy. So also, like I said, with this compassion, I really feel like now it's going to be more of a focus going forward, where you're going to be able to be a little more compassionate, a little more emotional, more vulnerable. All right. So now what we're going to do is start with Gemini, and I just want to tell you where your house is. So Gemini, this Pisces full moon is in your 10th house, which is the house of ambition. So it's more like about your career, being in the spotlight, being a leader, being recognized, and you know, more fame, you know, like looking for that fame, recognition, that leadership. So this full moon in Pisces is really pushing you to, you know, climb up your career ladder, to like try to maintain a higher position, to be recognized for all the work that you do, to, you know, so that's what it's really kind of pushing you to. But what these cards are saying in the beginning here, with the compassion and focus, yes, you have to be focused to climb that ladder, right? But what it's saying is, you know, when you do climb that ladder, don't forget to put your hand back and help the other people up the ladder too. Don't just like cut off their fingers because you're succeeding, you know? Remember how you got up that ladder with the people that have helped you, all right? Or things that have happened to you by other people climbing the ladder, and they just kind of just threw you under the bus or something. So remember that, to keep that compassion, as well as that focus. But remember to, you know, when you're climbing the ladder, reach back down and help somebody else up the ladder. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get into our tarot cards for you. No, actually, let's go ahead and do a Moonology card for you, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, let's see what your Moonology card is for this Pisces full moon. Okay, so we got, you know, you're climbing up the career ladder. You're in the house of ambition with the 10th house. Let's go ahead and see what's this all about with this compassion and focus. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Yeah, so, you know, doing something differently as well. So maybe it's kind of like where you work as a dog-eat-dog world, to each his own. You know, you could be that change, you know, do something different. Step out of your comfort zone. If there's something that you normally do a certain way, but you're not succeeding or going up that ladder the way you want to, it might be time to try something different, you know. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and come up with ideas, you know, because that might help you advance up that ladder. All right, so let's get a Starry Night card. It might be something that they've been looking for that nobody's had the guts to say. So step outside that comfort zone. Time to do it differently. Yeah, see? There you go. So there's something here definitely wanting you to step outside your comfort zone and be different, be unique. And it says go beyond what you have done before. And I really do feel like it's something to do with this compassion for other people, because, you know, you see like a lot of people that are in charge or leaders, they want the people to work for them, but they're not really compassionate or understanding about the person under them. But since you might have been already in that position, you might be more understanding and a great leader at that. So, all right, so let's move this one out of the way. Let's see what the bottom is. Breathe love into your life. Yeah, see? Doing it from a place, again, of compassion and love. And what's on the bottom of the Moonology? Have faith in your dreams. Yes. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and get some tarot cards on this for you, Gemini. All right? All right. So, doing things differently, doing it with compassion, of course, staying focused. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Eight of Wands, yes, taking action now. It's time to take action. You put it off long enough. Maybe your fears have stopped you. Maybe you didn't think you were ready. Maybe you didn't think they'd buy your idea, but it is time to take action. This Pisces full moon is really pushing you, along with that Virgo sun. And Virgo is another Mercury planet sign, just like you, you know. Yeah. And no more like conflicts or competition. It's not a competition. It's just showing your gifts, okay? So, you know, don't try to like throw someone else under the bus or, like I said, step on their fingers when they're climbing the ladder. That's not all about that. That's not how you're going to win. Or you might for briefly, but it's not going to be the good kind of win. So, and the longer lasting one, all right? Let's go ahead and get another card. Yeah, yeah. So see, you might have been disappointed over things that maybe you didn't get a promotion or whatever. But I really feel like there's some kind of gift that you have that you're keeping under wraps, maybe because it's different. It is stepping out of the box, and that's what the spirit and universe is trying to get you to do, to show those gifts that are unique, because that's what the world needs now. That unique gift, that's something that hasn't been done before. That's going to be successful, right? In a way that's coming from compassion. Not competition, like showing everyone's gifts, being that leader that uses everyone in your under your employment to shine their gifts too, and then you're a better leader for it, right? So let's go ahead and get a couple more cards. Okay, let's clarify this Eight of Wands. They just fell out. They didn't fall over. Yeah, see? Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, planting those seeds now, and then you'll have a big harvest later, right? So I really feel like this Eight of Wands taking action is going to be planting those seeds. So start taking those steps now for your future abundance, for your success, your recognition that was in your thing. Yeah, and don't get all up in your head and make yourself all worried and anxious about it. Just take those steps and things will fall into place. The Pisces full moon is guiding you to listen to your intuition and trust that. The Virgo sun is like really making things practical for you, and it's time to do that. So let's go ahead and get a card on this Five of Wands reversed. See what's coming up for that. Five of Wands reversed, please. What's this about? King of Wands. Okay, yeah. So instead of trying to compete with other people, this is a leader card that gets people inspired, right? Lights a spark under people. Like, you go out there and you'll say, so-and-so, you're good at this, so I want you to work on this, and, praise them for the good things they do, and then go to the next one and get them involved, and then they become inspired. We've all had those bosses that kind of just always want to criticize us, or they don't even know we exist, and that makes us not very motivated to do a good job, right? But if you're sitting there telling them, like, you are really good at this, so how about we get you on this project, or you know what I mean? This you shine, and you go out there and actually put hands on and help, like hands on, not on them, but hands on the project too, and show them that, hey, I'm part of the team too. I'm not just sitting in my office drinking coffee and having meetings all day. I'm here to really support you. All right. So let's go ahead and get one more card on this Five of Cups. What's this Five of Cups about? Oops, I picked up my other card with it. Five of Cups. What's this Five of Cups about for Gemini? Judgment. Yes, see? So, Five of Cups is sitting around looking about what you've lost instead of being grateful. The Judgment is really going within and really having a revelation of who you really are, what you really want, what's happened with you, how you've grown, really deep soul searching. So if there's anything that's still disappointing you, it's time to go within and really soul search and figure out, why is that still bothering you? You know, why are you still holding on to that? You know, why can't you see the good things that you do have in life? You know, take the lessons, even from the challenges, right? All right. So with that being said, we are going to get a finish card for this. So Gemini, this full moon in Pisces is actually pushing you to be more focused, but also very compassionate, right? And think of other people and put yourself out there, step out of your comfort zone, show your uniqueness, your unique ideas, because it's going to be successful, especially if you are not stepping on the fingers or toes of people under you that are supporting you and helping you, and really shining that light on people's good aspects, right? So also, you know, going within and really, you know, doing a self-revelation and figuring out, you know, the things that's happened, what you've went through, how it's made you stronger, why are you still holding on to disappointments. But it's time to take action on this. And it's going to bring you success, recognition, abundance. Let's see what else. Last message for Gemini, please. Okay, it's this card here. And it says, I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. Yes, see? So really something unexpected is going to be coming of this. And it could be even just how your behavior changes and how you become more vulnerable and more compassionate and more understanding of other people and putting yourself out there, right? Showing your uniqueness and having that vulnerability to be unique, right? So that is your message, Gemini. All right, let me just get these cards back together, and then we're going to go ahead and get into Libra. Get into Libra, what this full moon means to you. You know, of course, the same main theme cards are standing out for you too, Libra, which was the compassion, as well as the focus. So let's see where this is directing you. Where's this full moon taking you? Okay, so let's go ahead and let me get these shuffled out for you, Libra. Oh, let me read this. I forgot. I'll tell you which house you're in. All right, Libra, this full moon in Pisces is in your 6th house, which is the house of health. So it's all about your rules, your habits, your health, your eating routines, your exercise, your support, and being able to help others. It's setting up a good wellness routine, manifesting in tangible ways, and having that life balance. Okay, so let's see with this compassion and focus. So right away with this focusing on your own health and things like that, and as well as supporting others. But with this compassion, I feel like you got to be a little easier on yourself. Like if you're beating yourself up because you gained 5 pounds or whatever, it's time to focus more on how to handle that situation and get a healthier life than sitting there beating yourself up, because that's just going to make you eat more or smoke more or drink more or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to have a little, and also with other people, you know, being a little compassionate with other people too. If somebody in your life has not been the healthiest, you want to get them motivated, not like criticize them and make them feel worse, right? So let's go ahead and see what's coming up. All right, so universe and spirit, what is coming up for this Pisces full moon? What is it? What's this full moon inspiring the sign of Libra to do? What's it inspiring Libra to do? A new romantic cycle begins, and it's a new moon in Libra. Yeah. So, you know, I don't want to say looks have to matter that much about having a romantic thing, but when you feel better, you are going to be more confident, right? So this is taking care of yourself so you can attract those people that are more in alignment with you, instead of, you know, like maybe you've been going through cycles where you're getting these people that are cheating on you or not respecting you or whatever. So once we take care of ourselves, our confidence goes up, our self-esteem goes up, and then we attract those people. We don't allow those people to disrespect us or treat us badly, right? So there's a new romantic cycle coming in for you. You know, and then on the bottom we have a fiery climax approaches. Ooh, a passionate one too. Ooh. Or this could be actually ending one. Like, okay, I'm done with your crap. I look good now. I feel good. All right, so let's go ahead and get a Starry Nights card and see what else this is going to. All right, so we have compassion, focus, and a new romantic. And for some of you, with this compassion and focus, I really feel like there's somebody that really admires you, but you might not to sound like you're snobby, but you don't kind of like, they're not my type. But really, if you got to know them, you're just going by the, judging a book by the cover, the looks, and that's not the case, because this person would treat you like a queen or a king, whatever you are. So, yeah. So there might be somebody you're kind of overlooking that's very compassionate, very nice person, and I think they're a nice person. It's just maybe they don't meet your standards, like look-wise, or, they're not my type. I usually like the bad boys or whatever, But, so all I have to say is look where that's got you so far, right? You might need a change. So let's go ahead and see. Dream big, yeah, see? Dream with your heart, yes. So to me right away this is saying, don't go by like looks, the ego part of it, like I need somebody that looks this certain way. They have, brunette, and they have brown eyes, and they're built, and they're a bad boy. That's not, like I said, if the past has meant anything and you've had failed after relationship, people cheating on you, maybe it's time for something new. Maybe you need that compassionate person, You are worthy. Yeah, see, it's a self-worth thing, too. It really is. Like, if you keep getting attracted to the people that are going to treat you like shit, or put you down or not respect you, you have to start examining, why am I allowing that to happen? Why do I feel like my worth is not good enough to have somebody treat me like a queen, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards for you, Libra. One's stuck over here. Okay. All right, let's see what this compassion, this focus, this dream big, and the new romantic cycle. So I really feel like this dream big and this new romantic cycle, some part of you, and it might even be subconsciously, doesn't feel like you're worthy enough to have like this person that treats you like a queen. So, from stuff that's happened to you before, or the way your parents treated you, or whatever. There's somebody out there. But let's see what else is coming on. Get some tarot cards. Okay. Yeah, see? Self-love. Ace of Cups. This is unconditional love card, but it's also self-love. This also can be a new relationship coming in. But you have to love yourself first. You have to fill up your own cup before you can expect to fill other people's cups up or other people fill your cup up. You can't wait around for somebody to fill your cup. Okay? All right. Lack. See, you might feel like you're lacking as well. 5 of Pentacles. All right. Let's get another one. What else is coming up with this Ace of Cups? For Libra, please. Libra. 8 of Wands. Yes, look, taking action. Yes, move away from those things that aren't treating you good. If you're in a relationship right now, or somebody's interested in you right now and they treat you like shit or crap or disrespect you, it's time to get away from that. It's time to move forward to what you deserve, like that good thing that you deserve, to be treated like with respect, with love, with supported, right? Yeah, see, it's time to complete this cycle. Let that go to an end. All right, let's get one more. Also with this 8 of Wands, I feel like something is moving in fast, but it's time for you to, know your worth and, love yourself. Okay, well, that one flew right out there. Yeah, Knight of Wands. See, something's coming in fast. This is quick action. All right. All right, let's go ahead and clarify this Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups for Libra, please. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is all about slow, methodical, but that's good. You don't want to move stuff too fast. So I really feel like whatever this is coming in, take it slow. Don't rush in. You want to, make them wait a little bit, make them work for it, right? And get to know them, because everybody's always on their good behavior in the beginning. right? It takes a while to get them to come out of their shell and start, it might be all great in the beginning, and then give it a couple months in, and you catch them running out with somebody else or something like that, right? Yeah, and look, the sun. Shine your light bright. This is also happiness, right? Shine light bright like a diamond. Yes. Yeah. What's this one? Strength reverse. Yeah, see, this is having that confidence too. So there might be not might be, but there's some kind of like a confidence. Maybe you're not showing on the outside that you're confident, and people are picking up on that. So work on that confidence. Work on that self-love. Work on filling your self up. Okay, and this, like I said, this is taking action on this. Building your confidence up, knowing your worth, shining your light. All right, so let's get one on this Knight of Wands. Ooh, that was quick. Knight of Wands, we have Three of Cups. So this is like collaborating together. So this could be, this Knight of Wands is taking action. Could be somebody that's already you work with or in a group that you already know. And we did have that earlier, where there could be somebody that you're overlooking that really idolizes you, that really has a lot of respect for you, really adores you. So, there might be somebody in that group there. All right. And it's almost like three's a crowd. Three's a crowd here. Like maybe you're still hung up on this bad boy that treated you crap, but this other person's over here watching, like, waiting hoping that you will notice them, when they asked you out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get one of these moon cards for you to close yours up. I will persist. My will is strong. Yes, it's time to persist and get that willpower up, all right? Yes, and I like that it says, I will persist and my will is strong. And we had that strength card, right? All right, and that movement forward. All right, so that is your message, Libra. Let's go ahead and get the last air sign here, which is Aquarius. And like I said, Aquarius, this theme is still for all air signs. It's the compassion and the focus. All right. So, but we're going to just pull a few other cards and see where this compassion and focus is for you. What this Pisces full moon is inspiring you to do. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a Moonology card for you, Aquarius. Let's see. What's full moon of Pisces is inspiring Aquarius to do? Inspiring Aquarius to be compassionate and focused on. Let's see. What do you need to release? Well, that's what full moons are all about. Releasing. So there's still something that, what I'm getting here for you, Aquarius, is there's something that you're focused on. You might be a little hard on yourself, or maybe not, a little judgmental about other people, but I'm getting for most of you, it's you. Not being very compassionate for yourself. And it's something that you really need to let go of. And you could be, not wanting to, kind of suppressing it, denying it, not wanting to show that vulnerability, but there's something that you need to let go of. And it could even be that you are being too nice to let someone else out of your life. You know what I mean? Because you are a very humanitarian person. Aquariuses usually are. But what it's doing is it's making you not focused on your abundance, because it's pulling your energy down. So let's go ahead and see what else is coming up for you. And let's look at the bottom first. A new romantic cycle begins. So it could be a past relationship as well. That's what Libra just had. So it could be a past relationship that's keeping you held down and you need to release it. So a new one would come in. So if there's any leftover, baggage from past hurt, it's time to let that go. Let's see what else is coming for you. Spend time on you. Balance yourself. Yes. See, something's off balance. A little self-care, self-healing. A healing and self-care is needed. And then on the bottom we have embrace the dark. Yeah, so this is about some shadows left over from a past hurt, from a relationship or something like that. And it's keeping your vibration low and keeping you from obtaining your abundance here. So let's go ahead and get a few tarot cards for you. Go a little deeper with this. Ooh, wow, that was really fast. Burden. That's why it was so fast. Yeah, this is becoming a burden for you now. It's time to let it go. You might not even know. It could be just subconsciously, but it's a big burden for you. It's holding you back. Okay? From attracting new love in, from getting your abundance, from manifesting. Let's see what else. Ace of Cups, yes. Self-love. Yeah, you got to fill your own cup first, right? If you fill your cup first, then you have more to give to other people, right? Two of Wands. See, it's at a crossroads and making that final decision. Okay, let's get one more here, and then we'll clarify these. So I really feel like someone here hurt you, whether it was a relationship or friendship or a family member. It really hurt you, and you took it personal. You know, you might not even realize that, but you're holding it within, that pain, and it's really becoming a burden, and it's really affecting your worth, like your self-worth, how you feel about yourself. And you need to fill this cup of your own first and let go of that burden, okay? Release it during this full moon. So spend a lot of time on you, nurturing yourself, healing, doing some shadow work, whatever it is. It's time to focus on that and be in that compassionate place for yourself. Yes, yeah. See, your higher self is trying to help you see this. You know, your highest good, your highest self is trying to help you, as well as spirit, your guardian angels, whatever it is. This is your high priestess. Is somebody that's very spiritual. And look at that. There's your card right there. Yeah. So you really tap into like doing some meditation, speaking with your guides or ancestors or your angels. And this healing will come in. You'll feel more empowered. Wishes will come true. It's just like this dark cloud over you. And like I said, it might be subconsciously. You might not even aware of it, but it's affecting your vibe for attracting other people as well. Okay? All right, so let's clarify this Ten of Wands. This burden. What's this burden about for Aquarius, please? Page of Cups, yeah. So this new beginning in the emotional area, it's like it's weighing your emotions down. Like I said, it's like a dark cloud over them. There could be messages trying to get into you to heal your emotions, but you are just so caught up on this burden of somebody's past hurt that's hurt you. Maybe even taking it personally and affecting your self-worth that you're not hearing it. Okay? This could be also someone younger than you, like an immature person, young teenager, child, that you're really emotionally connected to, that can teach you something. Because sometimes kids have the darndest things. They can teach us something by saying something because they're so innocent and they don't have that jaded way about them. They haven't had that much hurt and stuff in life. And there's really a message. So pay attention. If you have little kids, nieces, nephews, your own children, work at a school, pay attention because they could say something that could just like light you up and you'll realize it, okay? And let go of that burden. It could even be something that a kid is really going through a struggle and they're still like shining their light bright, you know, and you'll realize, wow, and I'm letting this stuff hold me down, and look at them. Look how strong they are, even though they're so young. All right. So let's go ahead and get one on this Ace of Cups. This self-love and love to everyone. Oops, one already fell over. Yeah, see? You gotta let go of the conflict. This critical thinking in your head. You gotta let it go. Stop overthinking. It's time for self-love, okay? Change that. Start doing some affirmations or something like that because you need to get rid of this negative thinking and thoughts you're giving to yourself, all right? That negative talk. It's gotta go. Yeah, look at the bottom too. Nine of Swords. Yes, you're all up in your head. Ooh. All right, so let's get one on the High Priestess. High Priestess for Aquarius. What's this about? I think one just flew over. Did it? Sometimes they flip. Did I see one flip? I thought I did. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, somebody that's very stable and grounded. So I feel like with this, a lot of root chakra healing, that would be good for that groundingness, because whatever happened is kind of shaking your foundation and your secure sense of security. So, you know, and this being a spiritual card, I would work on your root chakra. Either go out and in nature, walk barefoot on the grass or the ground, do some root chakra meditation, whatever it is. There needs to be some kind of grounding and stability here. All right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get one last card here, which is this moon card. One last message for fling. I'm just throwing it right out there. If it was one, I would have kept it, but it was too many. All right, let's see. Let's see what Aquarius last message is here. Oh, look at this one. It looks like a full moon. See that? I am honest with myself and others. Yes, be honest. Open up. Don't stop denying. See things for what they are, okay? All right. So that is your message, Aquarius. And that wraps up for the air signs for this full moon in Pisces. I wish you guys the best. So it looks pretty good. We just need to tweak a few little things out. So let this full moon in Pisces really inspire you to get this done. Okay? So that's your message. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.